Hello, hello, hello. So happy to have you with us. So thanks so much for following this three-part series. I think it's going to end now. If it doesn't, I'll let you know at the end of the video. Thanks again for watching, listening, and to all the new subscribers, thank you very much. To those who are newly subscribed, I really appreciate you as well. And we're going to get into part 3. So in my first video, I was asking the question, can distance really be a reason for the breakup, since John Paul Jones had said in interviews that he was moving out there and the distance was only an hour and a half drive versus a 5-hour plane ride. So they seemed to solve that issue in the relationship. So what was really going on that made Tayshia and JPJ break up, and for her to release that statement on Instagram? So we're going to get into the first reason in greater detail, which I mentioned in that previous video, which is, we're going to get into that right now. She couldn't see herself with this guy who literally is taking a huge risk. Now, this could be actually insight into her. Maybe she was thinking or looking for someone to settle down with, but her words don't match her actions. So, and I'll talk about that a little later, but I don't think she really is into the idea of a man basically leaving his very stable, I don't want to say cushy, but that's probably not the right word, but very stable job as a financial analyst who has afforded himself a good living in Maryland for a flighty opportunity to become an actor. Because as you all know, whether you are in the field or outside of the field looking in, it is very challenging, as you know, life and different career choices may be. However, you don't know where your next paycheck is coming from. You don't know where your next project is coming from. So yes, he has an agent, so that can be a good thing. However, she's probably looking at it like, well, you had a stable life in Maryland and a very, able to provide for yourself, which would make you a good candidate to be able to provide for a family. But now you're leaving that, and okay, great, you're coming to be with me, but you're not coming here to be with me and be a financial analyst and pursue your career in finance. You're coming here to take on, potential opportunities that your agent is getting you, and who knows where that's going. And I think when she played that film out, I think she said, you know what? This is not for me. This is not the type of lifestyle I want. I don't want to, be, living in his studio apartment eating ramen noodles as he goes on a potential audition, Now, maybe if it was her pursuing the career and, it was it was vice versa, and she was moving out there to be with him, and he was going to be supportive of her and that sort of thing, maybe this would have looked a little different, guys. But I'm just going to lay it out there, because if you do remember in Bachelor in Paradise, when they were kind of pretty much, I think they were like a couple, basically. They were talking out by the pool, and the cameras cut to them real quick, and she was like, yeah, I like nice things. And he's like, oh, I'm not trying to say that you shouldn't like nice things. She's like, oh, are you trying to say I shouldn't like nice things? That sort of thing. So we already know she likes nice things. Nice things cost money. Okay. I don't know how much he has saved. I don't know anything about his financial situation. I just know that he had a good job per the caption underneath his picture and his face that came up on the show that said he was a financial analyst, or, he worked in finance. So, just riding this point home, if she likes nice things, he's moving out there. California is an expensive place to live. California in the United States of America is an expensive place to live. So he's moving out there to be an actor. I haven't read an article saying he's starring in a particular film, that he's being cast as a lead person yet. I'm just saying yet. So again, California costs money. She likes nice things. That costs money. And if he's just going to be writing off of savings, he's going to, we don't know what's going to happen. So I wish him much success in that, but that she's looking at that, that's not going to make sense for her. So that's the first point. The second point, which actually, and these points are just coming up for me, I'm just going to like talk it out. This is unscripted again, which is how I usually go about these videos. She said in one of her captions underneath the post that she put on Instagram on October 30th that she's a very private person. Now, if you're a private person, you don't really like everything being blasted out there, whether it's, things you think about things, you try to think about things before you put things out there. And with her, regarding her relationship status, and obviously, she knows, being that she's been on The Bachelor and Bachelor in Paradise, that she is out there. We want to know what's going on with her private life. We saw the love connection between her and JPJ, and we want to know what's going on. So I think that, being that she said herself that she's a very private person, the fact that now he wants to become an actor, you got to play that storyline out too. Your life is not going to be very private. If he hits it big, he gets some big roles, your life will forever be in the public eye. Now, I wanted to say it is possible to keep your private life private as an actor, because I've seen it. Sometimes you never see their spouses, but it has to be a concerted effort. Okay, guys, this is getting a little long again, so I'm going to have the fourth and final part about this, and how, even on Bachelor in Paradise, maybe her actions didn't really match her words. So we're going to get to that in the last video, but this, I think, is one of the more important points of why this relationship did not last. But please stay tuned, because the last installment will have two other very important key factors, and I would love to hear your thoughts and comments about that as well. Hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for subscribing. And thank you very, very much for your comments. And I will see you in the last installment. And I hope you've been enjoying it thus far. Bye.